Good morning, and what a misty morning it is, and welcome to Stasia Travels. So today I'm off to Energylandia. I'm just really hoping I get there because there's like no signs for this Energylandia bus stop, and there's buses downstairs as well as upstairs, so I've been told it's G6, but there's nothing on any boards that give any information, and I'm just really hoping that's not for like another bus company other than the Parks bus, so we'll find out, and hopefully I'll actually get there. I found the bus. The bus looks cool. So I am now on the bus headed towards Energylandia, just waiting for it to leave. Just a little note, if you haven't got a ticket, it seems like they're waiting to see if everyone shows up for the bus, and then if everyone does, then you're out of luck. But if there are seats that are empty, then you can buy a ticket. So it's quite useful if there's like people out late and that. I'd get here early though to try and get the bus, just because I think they're literally going to go bang on time, or maybe even a little bit before, to be perfectly honest, because I'm quite early on this. I'm like 20 minutes early on this, and the bus is almost full at this point, so I don't know if they're... I'm presuming they have to wait till 8:30 and then go, so it's quite useful to know that, because I'm hoping to see if I can get on the bus back to Krakow when I've got the bus from Krakow on Saturday, and telling a few people to wait a bit longer to see if they can get a ticket. I haven't checked to see if there's Wi-Fi on this yet. It stops up in G6 in the top bit of the Krakow bus station. I think Katowice is a little bit easier. I think there's like a sign that says Energylandia, if the information that I've got from a friend is right, that he come this summer, so it should be summer. Well, he come basically for Zadra. Same reason everyone comes here apparently. See, I'm repping the RMCs. I've got my wildfire top on, Untamed Bangle, although I hate Untamed. I just got Bangle just because it looked cool, and it's RMC represent, yo. And the Woody represent some powder on my hat. Bring on Energylandia. Just got off the bus here at Energylandia. We've got quite a few nice bits of Halloween theming around. Beautiful view of Hyperion. Yeah, it doesn't look as big in person as I expected it to. Oh, there is a horror house. 11 till 6 and 12 till 2. Don't know, maybe it's a horror show. Nice Halloween theming about. Looks like some sort of Halloween shows or mazes, I'm not too sure. Apparently it's new for this year. I don't know if it's only on Halloween. It does say at weekends, so hopefully I'll catch it on Saturday and maybe able to find out a little bit more about it today with any joy.
Otwieramy dokładnie o godzinie 10. Już za około 2 minuty. Raczej się ten nowy klimatyczny świat zabawy i rozrywki. Świat Energylandii. Są wilkołaki, trochę blade.
że przeźroczyste jak ułomny szlak. Chociaż nie wszystko się dzieje naprawdę. Zabawa w Halloween tu trwa. Jak zombiaki i ślicza dzieje. Wiedźmy co szabę gotując dnia. Chociaż nie wszystko prawdziwa zabawa bez przerwy trwa.
I've come in and I've gone left. I think everyone else is going right. We're going to have a look for Zardra in a minute. But a note to smokers, it is a case of designated smoking areas, which I'm in now. Just got into the park and now I'm going to go find Zardra. So far I'm seeing some very good theming around, loads of Halloween stuff everywhere. Just cool stuff in general. I think I might skip that one. See how I feel. Although I've watched some vlogs and stuff, I have no idea where anything is. I asked someone where Zardra was, they just said go to the back. So that's what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll see it. It's meant to be big enough, so the fact I can't see it already tells me this place is big. I mean, I can't even see Hyperion now where I am. So this place does look like it's going to be a bit of a maze. I might have to go do that and then like go round in a circle around the edge and then work my way through the middle or something. So many cool Halloween bits. Pumpkins everywhere. Ah! Dragon. Oh, that's the roller coaster, not the Dragon Zone. Surprised there's not more signs for Zardra, to be honest. Pretty much roller coasters everywhere you look. There's more here than there is at Europa Park now. So after roaming about for 20 minutes, I finally seen Zardra and found out where the entrance is. It is not so easy to find. This is a big park and things aren't necessarily that well signposted. Oh, why is it pointing me this way? I could have went round that corner. This is like really shitly designed. Don't know if it's as bad as Europa Park. Okay, so it's probably there. But it is not easy to find your way about. Okay, first proper view of it now. Does look dead over here, but I'd imagine everyone who's over this side is probably already in the queue line for it. I'm guessing it's going to be a lot tamer now than it will be later. RMCs seem to take a while to fully warm up. There's quite a lot of dead space around this bit. I mean, the garden bit's nice, but it's quite dead in places. There's so much Halloween theming. Definitely more than any UK parks have. So here we go for the first time on Zardra. Still need to find where the hell these lockers are. If I go all through the queue line and there's no lockers, I'm gonna be pissed, I'm not gonna lie. So I know this is apparently a really long queue line. So I'm really hoping there's some up here and I can actually purchase the locker thing here, otherwise I'm gonna be really annoyed. But at least it's a 0-minute wait. It's not like I've got over here and I have to wait 2 hours to then find out I can't even put my stuff away. So the time is now about 11:30, park opened at 10, and I've just been riding Zadra. Once I actually found it, it took me a good half an hour to find the bloody thing. But I think this is going to beat Wildfire before the end of the day, I'm not going to lie. I mean, middle was good. It was good. Very good first ride. Then I did it front row. And that was like, yeah, okay, this is definitely top 5. Now I've just done back row. It's something fucking else. I mean, yes, you expect the back row to be more intense. Yes, I know that wooden coasters, particularly back row, is usually the best by a country mile, but fucking hell. It's slowly starting to warm up now as well. I think that is definitely contributing to how good that run on that ride was, because it flew down it, and the drag you get and the air time, it's like, oh. They do really staple you in though on this ride, that's the only thing. So you just got to be a little bit mindful of that, because like, just sit a bit forward if you can. They'll tell you to move back, but just stand your ground and puff out your chest and puff out your stomach as much as humanly possible to get any room on that, because they proper staple you. I'm almost out of breath from that, to be honest. It's a very long queue line though. Very, very, very long queue line to go round. I keep seeing so much merch that I want, but I've not been in any other shop yet other than this one. And I'm definitely going to come back here towards the end of the day, see how it runs towards the end. And I definitely want a night ride on it tomorrow, but that ride is insane. It's brilliant. It's definitely one of the best roller coasters in Europe, possibly the world, of the ones that I've done, the world. But whew, it's mad. It's really mad, but it's brilliant. You got to come and do Zadra. You just got to come and do it. It's amazing. Oh, we got actors that are walking around texting. So I'm waiting for some sort of show, I think. It's meant to go on at 12. I've got no idea what it is. I can't get the translation of the website because it doesn't seem to be working. We've got like people with chainsaws and stuff wandering around now. Whether it's just here for the show, I don't know, but probably. But yeah, it's quite fun. Like, I've spent so much time in this area of the park. I literally spent like 2 hours around here. Well, once I found here. But in fairness, I haven't been here before, so why not see a show? Have a little rest from Zadra. Eventually actually do the other roller coasters, I hope. Like, it's pretty quiet, so I should be okay. I mean, there is more people filing in, but I'm sure I'll manage. I'm sure it's not going to be too bad. Yeah, quite a few characters. There's not like loads of them, but there's like a bunch of, they're all different. Like, so there's a guy like crawling around on the floor waiting to jump out on people. There's like a chainsaw. There's 2 different stilt walkers, so it's interesting. I don't know if it's going to be like a proper like horror zone or something. I hope so, but I don't know. I think they're just sort of roaming around at random points or something, or maybe before shows to get people interested. I've got no idea. Yeah, I think it is a horror maze because they're only letting a few in at once. So this should be cool. Now on to what I think is a roller coaster. Second one. It's got to be a roller, yeah. This is a coaster, cool. So right next to Zadra, there's this little kiddie Vekoma coaster. Seems to really struggle when it's going down after the lift hill, and then as soon as it sort of broken away from that weird drop, then it sort of picks up a fair bit of pace and has actually got a little bit of force to it, or at very least for a kiddie coaster. Obviously no inversions or anything like that, but nice simple little, it's alright. Now here you can probably see in a second the nice drop from Zadra. A little break for some food, and I've got a pizza. It is 14 zloty for the Energylandia one. It's got loads of meat and stuff in it. I'll give you a review afterwards. The food was very nice. Good portion size as well, like quite filling really, to be honest. I mean, I didn't expect it to be quite as filling as it was. It was less than £3. Not really going to complain about that. I don't think there's loads of actors and that in the other parts of the park, although we have got a few still floating around. He's going to just get them, isn't he? Or he was going to try. He tried to get me while I was eating my food. So many cool statues and stuff. Not many of them make much sense, but it's weird, but it's cool. I want to do that thing, but I think it's time to go get on some more roller coasters now. It's already like 1 o'clock, the day's just gone, although I've just been pretty much chilled. Time does go pretty quick here. There's massive areas as well. It's not like easy to walk between one place and another, or at least not when it comes to finding Zadra. Jesus Christ, it was a walk and a half. Well, that's so cool, I didn't even see that. I was just going to start filming and say I'm going to make my way over to Formula now, but in actuality I think I'm going to take a picture of that first. That's cool. So I did Formula, that was a pretty good ride. Sat at the back, I would have liked to have been on the front, but there's people already in that bit, so essentially I just couldn't be asked to wait. I think in a minute I'm going to do the shoot, but first up I'm going to do the mine coaster. I should have probably talked a little bit more there actually about Formula. The launch was pretty forceful, straight up into the loops and that. Generally a good ride. Obviously it's nothing on Zadra, but like for one that is one of the smaller rides and that very small kids can get on, it was brilliant. So now it's time to do the Pox suspended coaster. See what this one's like. Hopefully it won't be like a mile long queue line. Everything seems to have such a long queue line, like a ridiculous queue line for how long it actually takes to get on, which is pretty much walk on almost everything. I mean, even this, I'm walking through a queue line right now while I'm talking to you, and I've still got to go all around that bit, then around the lockers, then up there before I'm even in the station. So it's just such long queue lines for everything. Like, you're not waiting that long, but Jesus Christ, are the queue lines long. You're waiting basically for the train to come back into the station, or for a certain row. That's pretty much it. So the suspended coaster, much again, same, walk on. Pretty much like a lot of suspended Vekomas out there. It was a little bit more forceful than most, I would say, but Jesus Christ, it did whack you about a bit. I wouldn't say it was painful, because it didn't like bang against the restraints, and the restraints for it were pretty good actually, the nice vest on it. But you just feel like I got whiplash a little bit. It wasn't pleasant. Wouldn't ride it again. If you've got time, do it to get the cred, but other than that, seriously, please don't waste your time on that. Anyone recognise the music? I think it's so funny they're playing Harry Potter music. Just out of nowhere. So random. Up next, Extreme Manali or whatever it is. Little drop tower. Seats all around it. I don't know if it turns. Hopefully might get a nice view for it. It's not very tall. I guess I would say detonator's height, maybe a little bit bigger. Doesn't look forceful either, but I'll give it a go. It's walk on, why not? At least it is once they finish doing the cycle. It's giving them a nice long cycle though. Much everywhere they've got these counter things that count how many people can go through the barriers. So certain rides have got like for each row, or how many single riders can go through and all of that stuff, but obviously this one doesn't. But such a long cycle. I mean, they were going before I even got in the queue, and it's still going. I mean, I've been filming for 2 minutes and they're still going. I can't believe it's still going. That's mad. Maybe he's trying to get more people to come over. Oh, looks like they're actually finally coming down. Good 4 or 5 minutes they was on that. So I've been filming for 3 minutes. They were definitely on it before that. Okay, we have a very strong contender for top 5, or rather bottom 5 worst roller coasters in existence. Jesus Christ. It staggered like mad on the lift hill. I thought it had broken down. And then it was just pain and jolty and chuck you about and ouch the whole way through this thing. It's pretty unique that it spins actually as it's going on the corners. Not many coasters do that, but fuck me, I'm never riding that again. Couldn't pay me to ride that again. They should owe me like £1 million, then I'd ride it, but give me 100, fuck off. So this bit is filmed slightly after I got back from Poland. Just like not quite a month, but basically a month after I actually got back from Poland. While I'm sitting here editing it, I realised that actually I didn't film an awful lot after this point, because I started to get really bad heat stroke. Plus I met up with some friends as well. The drop tower was just like, crap. Don't know if I actually said that beforehand or not. I don't know, I'm losing track, I'm tired. Because I'm planning for another trip that I'm going on in a few days. I did the water coaster. That was quite good. I actually really enjoyed that one. Bit of a soporific at the front, so I sat further back in that and wasn't too bad. The chute ride, again, not too wet on it. I think I got more wet in the queue line walking to it while I was filming it, with some of the few places that I stood. The rapids I thought was actually quite good as well. Hyperion. Now day 1, I didn't like it at all. Too much ejector. Only rode it on the front that day because it was the first time I rode it, so I thought it's a big massive coaster, so I want to ride it on the front for the first time. Rode it. I was with a few friends as well who happened to be there at the same time. We hadn't planned that we was going at the same time. It just happened to be that literally the day before I went, I was scrolling through on Facebook, and then I was like, oh, 2 of my friends are here, so met with them. It was lovely to see them. Generally a good day, although it was seriously hot in Poland, particularly for middle of October. It is about like 26 or 27 or something, and there is an awful lot of pollution in the air there, so I think that probably didn't help with how crap I was feeling. So I rode a few rides with them, did 1 or 2 more on Zadra, and then I was just like, I'm out. I'm gonna go sit down, cool off somewhere, not feeling too great. Whereas really at that point I was pretty much like, I need to pass out. But I didn't want to ruin my friend's day, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just not feeling 100%, I'm gonna take a bit of a chill. And then I just sat down and felt like I was dying for ages, to the point of like one of the scare actors was like trying to help me and get like cold towels and stuff like that for me, which was really sweet of him. The crazy doctor guy who you see in some of the footage. And went back, filmed a bit of the show. I was feeling better towards the end when I was actually leaving, but great park. Do check out the other day's vlog. It is going to be a longer one, I think, that one. There is a vlog from Legendia as well. Cracking day, that one. I met some absolutely mad, fun people who you'll see in the vlog. Stilt guy definitely loves his job. Following people at the park. Okay, that's quite funny. Oh no, the focus is shit. Just got his head inside the bus. Oh, I think he's coming to say hello. I'm not sure. He's going to wind up the other bus.